Alright, let's go. FT time. And versus 3x here, which is definitely not a thing. Wow, just snap calls. Okay, we've got a whale here, more than likely. And just gonna start with a bet. You do a lot of c betting. Well, it's going in, guys. This could still be king queen, ace queen. I don't think like a set's just gonna make it this big, but who the hell knows? This guy is definitely a whale, so he could just be clicking buttons. But either way, kings is gonna get in there. Hilarious if we just get a fold. Be okay with fold too. Raise fold queen 10. Let's go. Oh my god. Let's go. Holy fuck. That was spew-tastic. Over here, we end up calling with this guy in the big blind. I guess we can just start betting now. Especially with our nut flush redraw. Probably do some overbet on this turn, honestly. I don't think this hand necessarily wants to. One of our weaker ace X's. And on the river, I'm just not sure if we get value from worse hands here. So, just gonna check. Yeah, most ace fives, I think we would just be checking back on the turn, because he is going to have hands like this sometimes, but with our flush redraw, I don't mind just going for it. All in and called, this table. King or 10 for the pay jump. Ooh. Folded one of his outs. Boo. Here, gonna mix. Limp this time. Same thing here. I think our suits here let us bet or check. Start betting on the turn here. I do think we probably get some check here. We have a little bit of showdown with queen high. I don't think we just want to be betting all of our 8, 9x. We want to be betting a little bit more with the ones that have weaker showdown. And on this river, just kind of curious if we get big bet here. We probably get block and big bet. Just not, honestly not sure what our range wants to be doing here overall. I think maybe we just do a lot of blocking with our whole range. Could be wrong. Obviously, if we get big bet, this hand would fall into that category. This also allows us to get called by 2 pair always. Obviously, a hand like this is never folding. But even better, pocket nines, the FT. Hold. Eesh. Hold it. Pay jumps. Green. Fuck. And I saw the ace here first. Come on. Come on. Is that us? Sure. Alright. The blue tag sticks around. Which is kind of interesting. That's for a 2K pay jump. But now everybody is pretty close to like having the same stack and or almost like 2x everybody else. Guess I prefer the pay jump. Would have had 100 bigs when this guy had 44 and he'd have 42. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Not important right now. Sam's gonna do some check raise. Gonna check raise this time. think there actually is non-intuitive leading on King XX, Rainbow under 20, Big Blind versus Button. Saw it in Pad's course for sure, didn't implement it either. I mean, at least to my knowledge, I wouldn't say yes, but I only started being able to work with like 10 big blind stacks, as in, you know, since I bought GTO Wizard. And I haven't really been able to since Piles, so like I could definitely be wrong in terms of 10 bigs. What we mainly want to be doing in spots like that. But on like dry rainbow boards, the like I would assume if we're on a board where we basically get to bet range, and again, like for 15 we would definitely bet range, but for 10 it might be a little bit different, mainly because our opponents can just go broke with a wider range for 10 bigs as opposed to 15. So therefore we're going to do a little less, a little less range betting in general. Because if our opponents are able to check jam on us a little bit wider, then we should be betting a little bit less overall. Here, this is kind of interesting. Roll low here. I mean, there's no fold, but we might get some jam here as well. It's either really good or really bad flop. Expect a fair amount of c-bet from Villain. Spade's going to be better for my range. I'm going to have more suited hands in my range than he's going to have in his 3-betting range. And here, going to mix like really small bet and check. Roll at 96, so going to do this. Also kind of sets our price for us if he does have a hand like ace queen, ace jack that he's checking back. Pocket kings he might be trapping. Random ace tens. He's also going to have like ace fives, ace sevens, king queen offs. So I do expect him to see bet pretty aggressively on this board. Works too. What's going on, everyone? Just want to take a quick second to shout out high stakes MTT crushers El Merrick's and Ponditi, who are now part of Team BBZ. They will be doing coaching seminars through the BBZ seminars, which are still being held at only $60 a month. So if you guys are looking to improve your no limit hold'em game and study with some of the best players in the world, then there is no better time than joining right now, guys. Only $60 a month. What are you guys waiting for? Sign up right now. Yeah, I've been wrong before though. Calling here. Good luck us. Hold. Nice. Dead on the turn. And we smashed an 8 here against ace queen. Let's go. Alright, got our money back. Let's go. Oh, sorry guys. I forgot to put the payouts up for you here too. But I'll pull the lobby up here real quick. I think we just raise almost anything now in this spot. Yeah, real quick, the payout lobby looks like this. Guaranteed 6.4K at the moment. And we have more than 3x second in chips right now. And don't know how aggressive we want to be opening here. I mean, obviously we're going to be opening relatively aggressively, but we're still going to work in some limps. Jaybird. Kaka! Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Do some mixing here. I bet this time dry king high boards. Probably get to put the money in here quite a bit. And even though we turn equity, I don't think we're just going to be pure betting here. Especially because he's going to have spade floats that we're doing pretty poorly against. And this hand in general, I think we probably want to be blocking. I don't think this hand's really worth a big bet. He's going to have like random like queen 8 of hearts floats that he's just going to have to fold here on the turn, even versus a block size. Checking would be fine here as well, mainly to be giving up. And now on the 5 and a spade, I think we have just the most clear give up. Yeah, we only have 9 high, but I just don't see us putting in more money here. Don't think that would be wise. MGL, my Maca. I'm sure I'm destroying that name as well, but thank you for the follow the stream. Same to Clobs, thank you very much. And Bentley Preston. Thank you guys for the follows, really appreciate it. Got a couple nice spots going on here. Is it 7? Oh, King, okay. That's probably okay. I don't know if he's really getting called by worse. Maybe like a 7-6 if I'm like merge, betting that on the turn. Trying to get value from a 5 or a 3. And here we probably get to mix jam and call. Roll pretty low, so we're gonna call. Let's go. 7 to 52 and the 250. Thank you much, Brandon. We will do our best here. Just about to jump in the 150 here as well. The Merry Monday Mega Stack. Gonna mix on the flop. It's actually a pretty good board for me. Start with a small bet though. Checking back would obviously be fine. I think maybe we're a little bit more high frequency check with the backdoor flush draw. Because getting check raised with this equity really fucking sucks. But I did roll pretty high, so. I think limp or raise both going to be fine here. I mean, I guess jamming could be an option, but for 23, not sure if it's necessary. Oh, and our chip lead is stupid. So going to mix here as well. Rolled relatively high, so do this. Play for bounty here as well, 44 bucks. So the 5 first. 5. And this is a turn I just think we're supposed to bet a lot. God, I rolled an 11 though. What the fuck are we supposed to do here? I mean, I guess I'm going to check. At these effective stacks, I guess checking would be okay. And pure check jam on the turn. Especially no spade. GTO Wizard 5 for you. I'll bet you 10 bucks. How about that? 10 bucks, I'll bet you. If you've got stars or GG or black chip poker, we can bet those. Man, can I just... I feel like I can just rip here with this guy being so short, because this guy can't call anything. I'm not sure if this is a thing, but I think ripping here is fine. Because once this guy folds, this guy's probably only calling maybe queens plus ace king. Ooh, these guys got all in. Might be heads up here. Yeah, it's gonna jam here. Set of jacks, that's it. Hit the fucking showers. Heads up, guys. Alright, so apologies if I'm not able to pay attention too much. I'm just going to try my best to give you guys commentary and play this thing while we're heads up. I have to check some heads up ranges because I admittedly don't really know how many, like what our bluff should be ISOing versus limps when we are heads up. Something I definitely want to be looking into. It's a good turn. Gonna mix. I don't know if we get overbet here because part of his check back range is definitely going to be 9x. So I'm gonna do this, but maybe we do because he's still gonna have like. I don't know if he has some check back ace-x here. We want to put pressure on 8x, clubs, straight draws, shit like that. And on the river here, I rolled a 30. I'm just not sure if we're ever supposed to check back with a 9. We're going to have give-ups here. So I would imagine at some frequency we want to be checking back 9x here. So like, let's say a king 7 of clubs is probably going to give up here. So I would imagine we need to be checking back some 9x. I doubt we're checking back very much ace-x here. So we essentially want to let him turn, like if he has, let's say, 8-6 of spades, he's probably going to bluff that hand. So yeah, I think we do want to give like some straight draws a chance to bluff here that have no showdown value. I still think our hand is mostly betting, but I do see a little bit of benefit in check back, and I wouldn't necessarily think that an ace really wants to check back too much. It's been played relatively passive overall, so I don't want to be like limp calling a hand that I think is relatively close in case this player is maybe a bit on the tight side. Again, I'm not going to say that they are because we just haven't seen enough hands. I mean, it really looks like we've been tight too if they can't see our hands because we just had a lot of crap. It'd be the same case for this player as well. Definitely calling here. I'm going to block all the draws they're going to be raising with here. It's not going to be a ton of ace-x here. It's like trapped aces. Block 4 threes. I'm going to call on turn. All in called here. Ooh, dominated. Oh, you guys about to find a very, very nice river. Black, black. Nice, that'll work. And we got a shiny 4 here. Don't have deuce 5, please. Don't have 4-3, please. It's been kind of a long hand. Man, I might have to cut the stream here. Fuck. I think I have to cut the stream. It's kind of close. Alright, don't have to cut it. I think we're one hand away from the stream catching up here. I guess I didn't need to cut the stream. It was way behind. Alright, let's go. For the W. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. We are so suited. Come on. 4 outs. Red's good. Oh, fuck. Alright. Keep it going. How's that not a winning hand? Let's rip this. Yeah, we weren't even close to need to cut the stream. I was just like really worried about it. Not even close. Fuck, really? Really? Come on, ace. Come on, ace. Come on, 4. Come on. Come on. Red would be good. God. What is this? Here, gonna mix it up too. Betting and checking this hand, both fine. And I'm going to guess we're pretty much pure. Check on the turn. This is kind of weird. Did roll kind of high. I'm not sure if this is just pure folds here. Plugging a jack is kind of shitty, but yeah, I do think we get some bet. I actually think that hand should be like betting pretty big. Not that he can't have like block bet there. I just think that specific hand should be betting a bit on the bigger side. Could be fine though. It's a nice river here. I'll throw up if we get check jammed on. Go. What's up, Mr. Niblin? Why Saudi in though? You could just pretend 1500 of the 8800 is a ticket. And voila. I mean, I'm fine with Saudi in because I doubt that's going to be like a super soft tournament. So I wouldn't mind. And I'm not just looking to fire like a massive amount of bullets. Betting and checking are both going to be fine here. I mean, if I have infinite dollars, then yeah, sure, I'll just fire. But mainly the tournaments I play are in the $55 to $200 area. So 1500 is obviously quite a stretch outside of that. It should be a lot of betting on this turn here. A lot of his check raising range should be turning two pairs and straights a lot. So I just think there should be a lot of betting from this player. I guess just check on the turn, reevaluate. Pretty close to the bottom of our range. We could put a hand like 6-3, 5-3 in kind of a tough spot. So I just don't know if, like, when they check back, if they're ever going to check back worse hands outside of, like, let's say King 9 of Hearts. I'm just really not sure. This is pretty low in our value range, honestly. I would expect a 7 to bet here quite a bit. I think this is just, like 5-4 or 3-5 quite a bit. And we're pretty low in our range. I'm gonna do this. I just don't think this hand shows down very well. I can definitely have spades here. Queen 4s, queen deuces. I mean, maybe this hand just wants to show down, but like I said, I just expect that there should be a lot of betting on this turn. And once they just check twice, I feel like this is going to be a 4 or a 3 a lot. I kind of want to put pressure on that part of the range. There's still a chance this could be like 5 deuce, and we're actually value betting with the best hand, but I think this range is probably a little bit weaker than it should be. But not necessarily weaker than a deuce. Fucking call that. I don't think this hand's supposed to be check raising on the flop either. Maybe it gets a little bit of check raise. That might be fine. Yeah, it depends on the site, what they end up giving you, whether they give you a ticket or if they give you tourney dollars. Also probably depends on the tournament. A lot of weaker players try to one-time them for kicks. Yeah, myself included. No diamond here, weakest queen. Basically, it's just gonna check and reevaluate. Maybe we get some 1 BB here. Poker for life, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Definitely gets the bet like 2 pair plus here. Should be a ton of flushes in this range. We're pretty high up in our range here too. I think even our King X gets to bet quite a bit here. Rolled pretty high too, so just gonna call. This fucking person just has it every time, huh? So annoying. He just has the player down to like 6 bigs. So annoying. Here I think we're so deep that we're just going to call here. Be one of the strongest hands that I flat in this spot. Especially because there hasn't been a lot of ISO from this position here. Jab on. Thank you for the follow. Start with a check here. See a whole lot of reason for betting here. queen's over here, 6 for the money. It's definitely going in. Bring that over if we get called. It's for the 215 6 max on stars. And calling on the turn. Wow, big one in the 150. Definitely get the river with flushes here. Sure, nice hand. Also, don't think overbet is the thing here, because I certainly have flushes in my range. So this is probably just an overplayed flush. If I had to guess. Nice, big double up there. And aces in the 250, we'll come back to that in a second. Am I being staked or playing with some coaching for profit project? No, I play on my own. I've been on my own for basically the last 3 years or so. Nice little spot here, the 250. Oh my god, this flop. Black, blue, red's not good. Whew. Let's go. Check flop here. I think overbet and check raise can be a thing here. And check raise this time. It's certainly uncapped to a deuce here. Ben Stetham, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Wow, this person's just fucking had it every single time. I still think we want to be betting here, because this can be some delayed Jack X. I mean, if we get raised here, we just never have the best hand. And I think we do have a hand like, let's say, Ace Deuce. We probably want to do this, blocking so much value. Snap. Oh, this person's just fucking had it every single fucking time. Maybe I should have taken the deal. I didn't know you're just going to start running so pure. Also 27 left in the 109 bounty. Man, these hands do like a fair amount of like check call, especially with the backdoor flush draw, but I'm rolling really high, so I'm gonna go for the check raise. Pokar Stallion, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. See, it's kind of sick if he jams. I think we have to call it off, honestly. And this is a weird turn, because now we're still ahead. I think mainly we just want to check here. We unblock a lot of draws here, outside of like deuce 4. So I'm just going to check and reevaluate. If we face a jam, I mean, if we face a jam, it's never a 9. It shouldn't be a 9 anyway. It's going to be like draws, 6-7, 6-8, 7-8. I just think we have to call it off here. Like, we don't have give ups, so maybe jamming this for value at some point, like, is fine too. Because this hand does need protection as well, because he's going to check those hands back too, and then if he has hands like that, we're going to get this river. I'm actually a little bit more scared of the check back than I am if he ended up betting. So, this is essentially one of the worst rivers here too. You're going to check if he shows down like ace-3. It's definitely going to be some 9x in their check back range as well. It's just so stupid. It's getting the best fucking rivers. Question is, how much should we want to be calling here? So, I guess having clubs kind of sucks because they're going to float club combos and then bluff them at some point as well. Ugh, just lost 9s to 8s in the 215 bounty. And again, the 8's pretty bad. They should be able to value bet hands like 8-7, 8-6 here once I check twice. So I'm just going to fold. I think it'd be better to call with hearts and spades here. I'm sure there are different sizes you can ISO to. Obviously, the shorter you get, the smaller you want to ISO. Don't think there's a lot of check back here. God, 13. I'm just honestly not too interested in... I mean, I haven't caught this person bluffing one time. So I guess I'm less incentivized to be putting in money or to be trapping here so that they might take advantage of a so-called capped range. Also, they've caught us bluffing a fair amount, which kind of incentivizes me to want to put the money in a little bit more. And no raise here. That's a good turn. With a diamond redraw, if he checks, I might just check this back, and we can still just jam river. Gonna call turn. So you have everything. It'd be really gross. They found the ace-4 diamonds here. I would not be surprised. Imagine if we have the worst hand. Oh, let's go. Holy shit. Finally. And of course, they have it. Could you imagine if that was just like an offsuit straight card? Oh my god. Relatively dry board, but they're going to have way more 3 and deuce X in their check back range here. I think I prefer to bet with the heart. Rolled super low here anyway. Start with a check. On a 98, I think we're actually going to raise here. Definitely have 7 deuces, 3 deuces, pocket 7s. Going to trap a hand like pocket 10s, sets. If he has a hand like 8-6, he probably just has to automatically fold. I guess we keep those hands from bluffing us on the river. Let's go. This hand's mostly going to call, but definitely wants to work in some raise. What's up, stick 'em up? Taurus hit a split. Probably saying that wrong, but thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. So double gutted here. I'll do this on the turn. I think check raise would be fine here too. And now we're essentially bottom of range. So I would assume we're going to be pure bluffing here. Question is size. Just gonna do this. Could certainly overbet here. Roll kind of low. Just fold, please. Thank you. Oh my god. Didn't have something finally. Or maybe they did. Maybe they folded an 8. Need to be more aggressive against a lot of roads. This guy can see in the future. Timing's been impeccable. Isn't that just the simplest solution? Be more aggressive. There, thank you. You happy? Just gonna rip here. I think small pairs. Really like just jamming here. I think like 6s wants to do some trapping here. Come on. Oh, it's just meant to be for some people. Heart's good. Heart's good. Oh my god. So sick. Fucking 3 times I've had this fuck all in here. For the win. Jack high, 4 bigs. I think we have to call it off. Alright, GG. You earned that one.